Now, kicking off our bulletin tonight, President Uhuru Kenyatta today flagged off the first batch of crude oil exports to China and Malaysia after a series of dialogues between residents of Turkana, where the oil is drilled, and the national government on how proceeds from the oil mining will be shared. The president noted that Kenya has now joined the League of Oil Exporting Nations, and speaking during the launch, President Kenyatta described the move as a major milestone in the country's transformation. At the same time, the head of state warned those who engage in corruption, saying he is aware of a planned go-slow meant to sabotage the government.
President Uhuru Kenyatta has described flagging of crude oil for the first time as a major milestone in the country's transformation when he flagged off 200,000 barrels from the coastal city of Mombasa. While flagging off the export from the port of Mombasa, the president said Kenya has now joined the League of Oil Exporting Nations. The president, who spoke during the launch, put the Kenya Ports Authority KPA officials on the spot over corruption while warning of imminent arrests and prosecution of over 40 billion Kipevu oil terminal scandal.
So I urge you, please serve with professionalism, dignity, integrity, and build Kenya's reputation in the sea.
The head of state sentiments follows an investigation by the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, DCI, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, who have been undertaking an investigation at the port. Top Kenya Ports Authority officials, led by Managing Director Daniel Manduku, were early this year grilled over the contract, said to have been marred with malpractices.
Prosperity must, however, be jealously protected. And in this regard, I wish to underscore the government's unshakable commitment to sustainable development. We will ensure that Kenya's natural resources are utilized in a manner that yields maximum dividends today, but without compromising the interests of future generations.
Let it go down in history that Kenya has formally started exporting her first oil to the international market 82 years later, since 1937, when the first attempt at the extraction of commercially viable oil were made. Kenya's journey to become an oil exporter began in 2012 when Tullow Oil discovered commercial oil reserves in the South Lokichar Basin in the northern county of Turkana. The maiden export, witnessed on Monday, was bought by Chemchina, a Chinese company, at the cost of 1.2 billion for export to Malaysia. Jamukiboi, KUTV.